What's up Trophy Hunter, we have a lot of new deals in the PlayStation Store. And of course there are plenty of easy platinums like Stray and It Takes Two, but if you're looking for some different games which are not so commercially, this video is probably for you. I show you now a handful of relatively easy platinums which I believe are worth trying. The first one is a very good deal, Aspire Einer's Tale. Just $2.60 instead of 13. The game is similar to Chris, but to be honest, Chris is better. But if you like this kind of games, you can give it a try. This one has some difficult related trophies. For example, you need to get through a dungeon without dying, but there is always a workaround. For example, before you die, pause the game and restart the last checkpoint. But the easiest way to get all these difficult related trophies is definitely making a backup save. But overall it's a very good game and worth trying. The next game on my list is a short but sweet little adventure game, Creepy Tale. With a guide it's possible to get the platinum within 30 minutes. Without the guide you probably need 1 hour. There are a lot of missables, but fortunately there is chapter select. There are already another 2 Creepy Tale games available and all 3 are worth playing, but the first one is the shortest one. Next game on my list is the platform puzzle adventure game Eternal Hope. Okay, it's not the best deal because it's only 20% off. But if you like this kind of genre, you can give it a try. The game comes with 30 trophies, 11 missables, but they can be cleaned up via chapter select. With a guide you can easily breeze through the game in less than 2 hours. Without the guide you probably need 4 to 5 hours. If you're looking for a more bloody game, check out Bloodwash. They updated the game and now it's cross-buy between PS5 and PS4. It's a retro-inspired horror game by Puppet Combo. They already have released a bunch of these retro horror classic games, but Bloodwash is one of my favorites. Definitely not a game for graphic nerds, but if you like this old school retro pixel art, you should give the game a try. I have a full platinum walkthrough on my channel which allows you to get the platinum within 30 minutes. But I suggest play through the game at least once without the guide. The next game is a pleasant surprise in the 3D platformer genre, Blue Fire. The game is clearly inspired by games like Hollow Knight and The Legend of Zelda. And yes, it copies a lot of ideas from other games, but this doesn't make Blue Fire any less recommended. Keep in mind, difficulty wise it's only a 4 to 10 if you have some experience with this kind of genre. If you're completely new to this genre, you will have a bit of a tricky time, especially at the end of the game. So in short, yes, this game requires some skill. If you're a long-time trophy hunter, I guess you already have the platinum in Lara Croft GO. If not, go for it, just $2 for a very good puzzle game. And the perfect warm-up for the remaster collection. With a guide you can easily breeze through it within 2 hours and it's only a 1 out of 10. Without the guide it's probably a 3 or a 4 out of 10 and you need roughly 5 hours. And no worries about any missables because you can replay any level anytime. If you like Gwent in Witcher 3, Thronebreaker is the game for you. The game is a mixture of role-playing, card strategy, fantasy and turn-based tactics. And surprisingly with a very good story. The game has 40 trophies, but there are a lot of missables. But fortunately the game always gives you a warning when you're reaching the point of no return in an area. So if you want all the trophies in a single playthrough, I highly suggest read through a trophy guide. The next game on this list is not a recommendation because the game is so good, it's more a recommendation because the game is so cheap. Just 29 cents if you're PS Plus member. It's basically Flappy Bird with some upgrades. The time to platinum is a bit skill dependent, but it shouldn't take you longer than 30 minutes. So if you're looking for a cheap platinum with a very small amount of fun, check out Flappy Eros. The next one is a must-have for all twin stick shooter fans, Riddled Corpses EX. Only 99 cents if you're PS Plus member and the game is cross-buy, so 2 platinums are possible. The game supports couch co-op, different characters and upgrades. You will definitely end up playing both versions PS4 and PS5 because it's really fun. The game is a bit skill dependent, but overall for a twin stick shooter I would say it's definitely one of the easier ones. It doesn't really look great, but it plays very well. Okay, I'm not the biggest Sherlock Holmes game fan, especially the new ones are not really good, but Devil's Daughter is worth a try because it's only $4 instead of 40. I highly recommend when you play through the game, do not skip any minigames, because many trophies are related to completing these games. The game has 25 trophies and if you don't skip the minigames there's basically only one missable trophy. And last but not least, if you need a more relaxing game, check out a Memoir Blue. A perfect game after a long, annoying working day. The game itself is an emotional journey about life decisions and the consequences. It's a pretty easy and straightforward game and nothing is really missable because there's chapter select. If you need some assistance, you can find a full platinum walkthrough on my channel. With guide you can easily breeze through the game within 1 hour, without the guide it may take up to 2 hours. So guys, these are the list for some easy platinums worth trying. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for the attention, see you in my next one.